Talking about Web3s and these things, you mentioned about K-pop. So I'm very keen on what K-pop music you can play. Can you play something on the keyboard of K-pop? In 2021, there have been many musicians like Violeta and Fifi now. They have raised millions of dollars through NFTs. So these are some big success stories, people earning in seven figures. Talking about Web3s and these things, you mentioned about K-pop. So I'm very keen on what K-pop music you can play. Can you play something on the keyboard of K-pop or Japanese style?
Probably could try to do something like it. But I think I don't think I can play the actual music out of copyright issues here on YouTube. I don't know what will happen. Maybe they will shut down our video, but I can try to play something on the piano.
It's okay, it's live, no? So you're playing live. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can try to play something that is very typical Japanese style of K-pop, which is very different kind of music from. I mean, the K-pop is quite similar to the music in the United States. They're very edgy and up to date when it comes to the new sounds. But Japan is a bit of a different kind of music. So maybe they would do something like this. Just gonna improvise something. I don't know, something. It's more complicated with the harmonies and everything, and basically what the Japanese two things we have to think of. I mean, I come from Sweden, so this is stuff I needed to learn. Is both that they like to tell a story, so the songs has to be it can't be like the American music that just goes on the same for 3 minutes. It has to be very a lot of variations, because they tell a story. It could be like you meet someone and she leaves you, or he leaves you. It's basically that they tell a story. And
so why don't you play that and show us what American sounds like, and then show us what Japanese sounds like?
Okay, here's the American. You can tell, but hey ho, ever they go, you know. You know what I mean? And it continues like that. But the Japanese, they tell more like a story through. The Japanese language is more like, if you want to say one word, it's a longer, you have to write very long melodies, so they can tell the story base. You can't have one syllable. You have to be like very, and there you only say hello. You know what I mean? So it has to be very long melodies.
Let's go. So that's so fun. That sounds so much like an anime. Like when you're playing the tune on the keyboard, it's like anime.
Yeah, they have that kind of more complicated harmonies. It's like maybe like Earth, Wind and Fire, or more complicated structures when it comes to the harmonies. Almost like jazz music in a way, that you can't only stay on one harmony for 3 minutes. They have to be ups and downs and here and there and make tons of turns.
Watch full podcast on Rocklaz.
Rocklaz Radio.
Rocklaz.
Rocklaz Radio with Tanmay Shah.